Hi, I'm Amanda Beard, 7-time medalist. I get my Aquasphere gear at swimoutlet.com, the web's most popular swim shop. Check them out today.
This is the Morning Swim Show for Tuesday, November 15th, 2011. I'm your host, Peter Bush. In the Finalist Monitor today, we'll talk to former Auburn diver Dan Mazzaferro. He's now a finalist for the Rhodes Scholarship, and Dan joins us right now in the Finalist Monitor from Auburn, Alabama. Hey, Dan, welcome to the Morning Swim Show. How are you?
Good. How are you doing today?
Good. Congratulations on being a Rhodes Scholar finalist.
Thank you. It's an awesome honor.
All right. So I heard that chemistry is what you studied in college. Now you're getting your MBA.
Yeah, it's a weird combination. I know most people think the same thing. You know, my original plan when I was probably a sophomore or junior here at Auburn was to go to medical school after my undergrad and then possibly pursue an MBA after medical school. But because of some complications and some different issues regarding my senior year, I had a red shirt because I tore my ACL the summer before, and with that, I had to decide after graduating that May of 2010, my fifth year, which would be my last year of my eligibility at Auburn, whether to pursue a second undergrad degree or a master's degree, and I thought it would be the perfect timing to pursue my MBA before going to medical school.
So that you could compete that fifth year, senior year. You graduated in 4, didn't need to extend your undergraduate degree any, so that you could compete essentially leads you to get your MBA.
Exactly right, yeah.
You like school entirely too much, man.
I know, I'm a full-time student, I guess you could say.
Well, I mean, as you mentioned, business and medical, those fields tend to intertwine, so that makes sense.
At first people don't think so, but with where healthcare is going, many more physicians and doctors and all medical personnel really have to have a good grasp of the business realm, the business knowledge.
So tell me about where the process is right now for the Rhodes Scholarship.
Okay. I've spent about the past week and a half preparing, just doing some research, reading up on some things, and kind of putting all my thoughts together that have already been expressed on my Rhodes personal statement, my resume. So I've been organizing all of that, and I've already had a mock interview last Friday. I'll have another mock interview this upcoming Friday, and then the following week on Tuesday we'll do a full run through here at Auburn. I've had great support staff here. We'll actually do like a mock dinner and then a mock interview the following day, which is exactly how it's going to happen on November 18th and 19th in Boston. And that's because I applied through District 2, which, because my home state is Connecticut, and District 2 contains both Massachusetts and Connecticut. So I'll be going to Boston November 18th and 19th. 18th at night there will be a dinner from 6 until 8:30 p.m. And then the following day on the 19th there will be an interview with 13 finalists and between 8 and 12 in the morning. So. And then they said the decision will be at 2 p.m. that day, which is a quick turnaround, but we'll see.
Jeez, it's like a whole season of preparation.
I know.
Shave and taper at the end, too?
Right, for a 3-day meet, but this is a 2-day meet. Yeah.
So, well, Jordan Anderson, fellow Auburn guy, could probably help you with some of these mock interviews. He obviously knew what he was doing.
Yeah, I spoke with him this past weekend. He's right now finishing up his second year at Oxford, and he's having a blast. He studied medical anthropology, and the second year he's writing a dissertation. So he's loving it there. He's had a great experience, but he feels like he's been studying so much that he kind of wants to get into the working world, even though he has the goals and dreams of going to medical school too.
I know when you become a Rhodes Scholar that you kind of focus on something very, very specific in your studies. Sure. What would you like to do within the field of chemistry? And don't say Breaking Bad.
Yeah. No, it's not directly related to chemistry, but it's biomedical engineering. And the reason why this field has come of interest to me is because this past summer I did an internship in the Czech Republic, and I saw so many different types of global health systems, and and was able to really understand that healthcare really contains of three different facets, where both the medical professionals, the business professionals, or the administrators, as people might say, and the biomedical engineers. And I think it's important for all three of those aspects to really work cohesively and collaborate and communicate with one another in order to deliver effective and efficient healthcare.
Now, I don't want to go, full meet the press on you here, but what are your general thoughts, since you know more than most people watching probably on America's healthcare system?
It's probably going to be, it's on the road to, unfortunately, probably collapsing, and that's why there's obviously so much reform being done right now. And I think it's needed. I think it's great that people are trying to make a change, and I don't think all the changes can happen immediately, all in one setting. But progressive change is definitely important right now.
Well, we need smart people like you to be a part of the solution. So good for you.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You still diving at all?
I'm not. I've dove I've been retired now. The Speedos have been hung up in the closet for about 5 months now or so, and yeah, I still think about it every once in a while. I've gone on the boards a few times, just jumping around, but I've been trying to be involved in a few other activities now. I've also swam a little bit, with being on the Auburn swimming and diving team for 4 or 5 years. I've learned some of the techniques of swimming, so I've enjoyed that as a kind of recreational sport, and also tennis. So those are my two extracurricular activities to try to stay in shape.
How do the swimming and diving teams mesh there at Auburn?
Like no other team, and that's honestly, that's one of the two reasons why I came to Auburn. Both the family, being able to come to Auburn and already have 60 brothers and sisters, 60 friends that will have your back no matter what throughout your life, and also the family here in Auburn in general. It's a unique culture, especially coming from Connecticut, where the people interact very differently than from up there than to down here.
Well, Dan, it's great to see another success story from aquatic sports. Best of luck with the Rhodes Scholarship interviews.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, that's Dan Mazzaferro joining us from Auburn today, and that is it for today's show. I'm Peter Bush, reminding you to keep your head down at the finish.